found out my son laid hands on his girlfriend, so I did something that changed our relationship forever. I, 49M, am a single father of 3 children. My wife passed away of cancer when my oldest was 13. It was very difficult for me to raise them. I would work 12 16-hour shifts and would not be home most of the time. I was thankful that my kids were strong and independent. I would like to give a little background on myself. I grew up in an abusive household. My dad would physically abuse my mom and also lay hands on my siblings and me. I have 4 younger siblings, 3 of them being girls. I was the oldest and would try to take the beatings for them. When I was old enough and strong enough, I squared up against my father. I did so as many times as I needed to. I never let him put his hands on them. My father ended up going to prison for battery and we moved states. My kids' current ages are 24M, 21F, and 17F. My daughters still live with me since they are going to college, but my son has moved out and made his life. My son has gotten a girlfriend and I have met her. She is a sweet, loving, and soft-natured girl and I genuinely like her. She reminds me of my wife when she was younger. I invite my son and his girlfriend over for lunch and dinners quite often. They have now been dating for 3 years and she would sometimes come over and help my daughters out with college stuff, or just come over to hang out with them. I love her as family and have told her so. 4 weeks ago she came over and when I opened the door the first thing I saw was that she had a busted lip, and a black eye, and her eye seemed to be dyed in blood. I immediately took her in and helped her. My daughters were also alarmed when they saw her, and when we asked her what happened she told us that my son was the one who did it to her. I cried at hearing that and I hugged her and begged her for my forgiveness. She told us all about it and apologized for not telling us sooner. This wasn't the first time he had hit her. I've asked her if she has told her parents or the cops and she said that we were the first people she felt like going to. I cried. I reassured her that she was safe there and not to worry. I asked my daughters to clean up a spare bedroom for her as she would be staying. I cannot describe how I was feeling, but you guys can imagine it. I spent hours just staring at the black TV screen looking at my reflection. A few days after she came to us I invited my son over for dinner. I had her consent and knowledge to do so first. My son came over and I've instructed my daughters to keep her in their rooms and to pretend they weren't there. She was with them as well in their rooms. When my son knocked on my door and I saw him again,